Hello. I've not had a lot to talk about in videos recently, so that's why I've not really been putting a lot on. But anyway, I was trying to think, what can I talk about on camera? So I thought this might be interesting for some of you. Maybe not, I don't know. It's this anyway. How do you know, or if you do, that is, how do you know if you're in a haunted place, if there's something there? Is there something that happens? Do you get like some kind of feeling or something like that? For me, I've gone in places and I've not known they're haunted, and it's like I get like a shiver. Have you ever seen the old Spider-Man comics? When his spider senses go off, like he gets like all these weird tingly lines around him, and that kind of, I don't know, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like a cold feeling, but in my mind that's what it is. It's like you'll see a picture of Peter Parker and all of these like lines off him, like I said. So does anybody else have that, or is it something else? Like I say, I've been places and I've not known until afterwards, but I have been places where I've been told, oh, we've got a ghost here, and it's happened. So I did find myself wondering, is it really happening, or is it just because I've been told? Well, I don't know about that, but in the places where I've not known, I'm more inclined to believe there is something going on there. Like it happened. It's happened like when I go to a friend's house and stuff like that. Like I made a video. It's called something like "Something Scared the Dog." That was kind of that situation there. I'd been going around for a while before they actually told me that they thought they had a ghost. I can't remember how it came up, but I'd already been like 4 or 5 times before I found out, at least. And I've been to, I made a video where I went to, what's it called, the Ancient Ram Inn, and I got that feeling there as well a little bit. Not as much as I expected I would, especially there's a back room with like a fireplace. And in the fireplace, I really thought I could see like there's like some kind of mark on the back of the fireplace, and it was like it was starting to form into a face almost. But then when I showed other people, it was like it had gone back to normal, and they couldn't see what I meant. So yeah, it's weird. So anyway, do you have anything like that? Like I said, you can tell me in the comment section. Do you have any ghost stories as well? If you want to talk about them with me in the comment section, that'd be great. I'm interested in other people's experiences. As I've said before, for myself, I've never seen a human ghost. I've seen what looks like people, but there's never been anybody I know. And I've seen the shadow being thing, shadow entity, Nosferatu. I've seen that. Not for a long time now. I'm in no rush to see it again. I'll be just as happy if I never see it again, to be honest with you, because I don't like it. It just stands there and watches you. Doesn't speak or anything like that. It's like it's a giant in like a cloak, but it looks like it's made out of. It almost looks like it's made out of some kind of liquid. In a way, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the shadows. It's like it's made out of shadow, but at the same time, it almost looks like it's made out of a liquid as well. I can't think how to describe it better than that. So have you ever seen anything like that? Let's compare stories. I was talking to somebody a while ago at work, and I'd mentioned the Nosferatu thing, and he said, oh yeah, I've seen that. He told me before I told him about that. That's why I told him about it. I'm wrong. Somebody was talking about sleep paralysis, and he started telling this story about how he woke up in the middle of the night, and there was more than one. There was all these shadowy people around him in cloaks. So I told him my story. It was similar in some ways. The basic thing was the same anyway. It's just like with me it was one, with him it was more than one, but I don't think they were giants. So I don't know exactly why it's different in that way, but it was anyway. Do I have anything else to say? I've mentioned how my mum, when she was still alive, something used to come to her at night and taunt her and, you know, try and get her to do things to herself with the sleeping pills and stuff like that. Because she didn't sleep, so the doctor gave her these pills, and then more than once she's ended up taking them all. Had to go into, because she had depression as well. But like she told me, she didn't tell me at first, but when she eventually she did tell me, and it turned out it was because this thing was coming in, and it was telling her you're not good enough, and you know you should end it and stuff like that. So anyway, I don't want to go into that anymore. But yeah, have you got any supernatural experiences you want to talk about in the comment section? Then please do, and I'll definitely get back to anybody who talks to me. But I think I'll leave it there because I'm just walking home now. I've got to the 6-minute mark almost, so that's not bad for a video for me. I only make short ones usually. Yeah, so you can comment on that. You can tell me your stories. You can comment on this video. You can give me ideas if you want. Suggest things I can do. Anything you want. If anybody speaks to me in the comment section, I'll get back to you anyway. But other than that, I'm going to go now. And I am going to try to think of something I can do that's a bit more interesting than this type of video, because I'm a bit bored with them myself. That's another reason why, you know, I'm running out of things to say at the moment. I've told all my best stories, so I'm going to have to come up with something better to talk about, well, something different really to talk about. But that being said, I'm going to go now. So if you got this far, I know I ramble on a bit, I'm sorry about that, but thanks for watching, and if you want to give me a thumbs up, please do, and if you think it's worth a subscription, please do. And anyway, bye for now.